Tonight, we are hearing directly from residents impacted by that crane incident. It's going to be several days before they can go back home. Atlanta News First, Rachel Aragon. She's live in Midtown with how residents are dealing with being away from home for so long. This has got to be so frustrating for all those people living in Midtown, Rachel.
Yeah, talk about major disruption in their daily life. Now, the apartment complex in question right now is right behind me here, near where that structure stands at the heart of that crane malfunction and failure. But not too far from here, you're going to see is this apartment complex here and a hotel. This hotel here, just down the street, though, I'm being told by residents, is where they're staying at a reduced rate. But many people who are staying at this hotel we caught up with, and they say they just want to know when can they finally move back into their home safely.
And I was sitting at home working, and I heard a loud boom and the whole building shake.
Charles Stern is one of hundreds of Midtown residents waiting to move back into their home. Yesterday, he and others at 10s on West apartment complex were forced to evacuate after a nearby structure partially collapsed due to mechanical crane failure.
I was preparing for the worst, and when we were given like 10 minutes to get our stuff.
Just 3 weeks ago, Charles had to shelter in place at his apartment, about a block away from a medical building where a mass shooting took place.
You know, I'm just trying to have a little bit of normalcy. I'm just trying to go about my working life, and it's a little bit hard when there's all these other outside stressors.
He and other residents displaced are trying to stay positive, some staying at nearby hotels as they wait for the word when they can return safely.
We just got an update that we're going to need hotels for at least another day from our apartment building.
Once we come up with a neutralization solution for the crane, then we will deem it safe and we will give them the opportunity to return home.
City officials reminding the public that nearby road closures will continue until it's deemed safe to reopen.
Those closures will remain in place as long as necessary to ensure that vehicles are routed away at the proper location and that citizens that may be walking in the neighborhood also take alternative routes as they move throughout the area.
And Midtown residents also tell me there is a Red Cross shelter not too far from here on Merritt Avenue for evacuees here in Midtown. We also know, though, according to these residents, they said they've had several hours today to gather some of their belongings at their own risk, but again, still cannot stay here at their own home tonight. Reporting live in Midtown, Rachel Aragon, Atlanta News First.
Rachel, thank you.